So, good morning. It's officially a week until we go to Disney World. Can you believe it? I just wanted to show you my rucksack that I've got for the airport, and I'm going to do a bit of a DIY. Let me show you what I'm thinking. £10 this bag was on eBay. So where the label is here, I've bought this patch off of Etsy, and I'm gonna iron it like onto there like that. So I've got a Disney rucksack. I mean, I know it doesn't look like perfect, but I think it's super cute. Okay, and then this is a bag that I got off Amazon for Barney, and then I got these Lightyear patches. So I think I'm gonna put Space Ranger there. Hopefully these stick with the iron. You'll soon find out. And then maybe Lightyear there. So he has like a Buzz Lightyear themed bag. Oh my gosh, I'm so excited. I know this will only appeal to like a tiny portion of you guys, but when we sold out of the chip balloon pin, some of you asked if we were getting them back in stock. We have a very, very small portion back in stock. I'll explain why in just a sec. It's a rookie error on my behalf. We've reduced the price to £6.50 just in celebration of our Disney trip coming up, if anyone wants to buy one. So the link will be down below, but there's like, I think there's about 15 left. But let me show you what happened. So this is what they're meant to look like. They're such a pretty pastel chip pin flying with his balloons, and then there's me and Dave in the plane. So I'd kept some of them back thinking that they were scratched, but then it's recently come to my attention of one of you guys that they have a clear film on them. So if you have a pin, please remove the film and it will look a lot clearer. But none of them are scratched. It was literally the film on the top. So they are absolutely gorgeous. I think they're my favourite pin we've ever done, and I love the backing cards as well. So the link will be down below if you would like to support the channel and grab yourself a pin. Look at all the mess behind me. It's absolutely chaos in here. But the last thing I wanted to share with you before we do the Disney Q&A is Lauren, who designed the pin. Her Instagram name, her shop name is Doodling By. I'm going to link it below with a little discount code as well if you want to get something from her shop, especially for Christmas. She's got the most beautiful things. She sent us a little gift package of some of her things in her shop, so I just want to show you because she did the most incredible job designing that chip balloon pin, and I just want to give a really amazing shout out to her and her shop. She's so talented. And I'm so excited about these things. So let's have a quick look at them and then we'll get into the Disney Q&A. Okay, so first up are these lanyards. I think these will be really handy for Disneyland Paris in particular. And they've got like the Tree of Life, the Epcot Ball, Tower of Terror, the castle, and just so many lovely little details. This one I think is my favourite, and it's like Disney princess silhouettes. So there's Ariel, is that Jane? Tiana, there's Belle. So I absolutely love these. These are some stickers. We've got Pooh Bear and we've got the Enchanted Rose 2022, a Mickey in like a floral print. Oh my gosh. We've got a festive Chip and Dale. I'm gonna put these on our laptop, I think. We've got a festive Stitch with a Christmas pudding, and then we've got this official Disney princess. I think it's a book maybe, or a bag. I love it. Oh my gosh. We've got this pin of the Epcot Ball. We've got this one of Eeyore. That is so beautiful. I think that's the nicest pin I've ever seen. We've got this festive sticker sheet. We've got a bookmark. We've got this festive Mickey and Minnie print. I'm going to put this on our fridge. A little notebook. This could be really good just to take, just to jot anything down that we need to. And then we've got two Christmas cards. This Mike and Sully one, and then this one that says ho ho ho. So if you'd like to get anything for Christmas, your Christmas cards or any little bits and pieces for stockings, all the information will be down below. And thank you so much, Lauren, for sending these to us. Got our cups of tea.
Both of us.
I know, cheers.
Cheers. So we have some questions from you talking all about Disney World, which is imminent. It's
so
very close. So yeah, we're just really excited that you guys want to know some stuff, and we're excited to tell you the answers.
Yeah,
I those cues.
Don't know the questions. Dave's
well,
gonna ask the questions.
I am. If you just pass me your phone, which is there.
There you are.
Thanks.
Do you know my password?
I do. Right, so let's start with
Yeah.
HannahMedics93, who says, which resort are you staying in?
Pop Century.
Pop Century.
It was, I think when we first planned to go back with Barney, it was going to be Port Orleans.
Yeah.
And then trips got postponed, things got changed, and now we're so excited about Pop Century, mainly because of the Skyliner and not having to take him out of his pram, which is such a huge thing because Barney loves to nap in his pram. So I'm hoping that if he falls asleep in a park that has a Skyliner, we can just get on there, go to a, like we go to Riviera Resort, we could go back to the hotel, and he can just sleep.
And we can just leave him in his pram.
Leave him on the Skyliner.
Yeah, leave him to just enjoy a nap on the Skyliner. Sophie Elise's life says, will you be doing rider swap?
Yes, but if I'm honest, I don't quite know how it works. I'm thinking if we rope drop and we do big rides at rope drop, we can definitely just do the standby line and then rider swap on those. For example, Big Thunder, Splash.
Yeah.
I don't know whether I want to ride rides by myself.
I know, it's a funny one, isn't it? Especially because it's been such a long time. It just feels a bit wrong. Just piggybacking off what you said, anything that has a single rider at those early times, we might not necessarily need to do like a rider swap for it. We could just both do the single rider.
True.
But yeah, essentially yes, we'll be riding the rides separately. I don't know what we're going to do about new stuff. I really want to wait for you for Guardians.
I was going to say the opposite. I was going to say, I think we just need to go for it with new stuff.
No, I'm not saying we shouldn't.
How long do we have to wait? Like 6 years?
Well, exactly. But I just mean, in my heart, I want us to do it together.
Yeah.
Because, you know,
I
love you.
I really think in the future, if we can convince some family to come with us, that's going to be the way forward.
Yeah.
Because then we can write things together.
And I know some family who definitely want to come with us, so.
Yeah.
Right. Justine Pendrels says, are you going to any water parks?
Well, Typhoon Lagoon is closed the whole time we're there.
Great. My favourite.
Blizzard Beach has just been like reimagined Frozen themed, so I'm so excited about that. We've never been the biggest Blizzard Beach fans. We've always preferred Typhoon Lagoon, but I'm excited.
Lagoon.
I'm excited to see the Frozen theming. I think Bonnie will love it too. Stop laughing at me.
I'm not. I just kept thinking of Typhoon Legume. Anyway, no, absolutely, it's going to be great. I think it was interesting because Blizzard Beach, like the big thrill ride, is one that I was...
Oh, you're going to do it! Dave walked up to the top of Summit Plummet and then walked back down.
I walked straight... I don't even think I got to the top. I think I got about 3/4 of the way up. But it's just that I think that's kind of one of the reasons why we've never really like jived with it, is that it's I don't know. Yeah, I'm excited to see it reimagined. I think it's so obvious. Like it'll be amazing.
Yeah.
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 What?
Nothing. Just thought of you up there. Like I think you were like, it was a really windy day.
It was a really windy day. It was a really windy day. And then there was loads of children in front of me, and I was just like, nah, I'm good. Okay.
Just pushing them out the way as you go back down. Excuse me.
Get out of my way. LJ McCrory says, character meet you're most looking forward to with Barney.
Buzz.
100%. Also, not quite, but very, very close. Baymax, if they have it.
I think he's there.
He was in Epcot before. We're
Yeah.
not sure if he's back yet.
We need to do some character research in the next couple of days.
And also research on rider swap.
Yeah. We've got a lot to learn.
We do. It's one of those ones where I think we've wanted to leave it till the last minute because
It just makes it more fun.
yeah. Des, Lucy, and Hannah says, "Will you be going to Universal?"
We hope so.
Yeah.
I think we have had second thoughts when we've really thought about the budget and factoring in if we end up paying quite a lot for lightning lanes and things, we're going to try and not to spend too much money on them because it's so easy. Like at Paris we spent like €100
Yeah.
for like a day and a half, so if we did that every day you'd spend like thousands of pounds
just on like G Plus and stuff.
yeah, so
Also the trade-off is the expensive Universal and how much Barney will get out of it.
yeah, I don't think he'll get a whole deal out of it, to be honest. It was more to ride Hagrid's and Velocicoaster, and I'm thinking, can I live without that and save us like hundreds of dollars rather than going there? I think what we'll do, because we've got an idea of how much we're going to spend, but obviously it could just be wrong. We could just be so wrong.
Yeah,
so
we've got to play it by ear.
Yeah,
haven't we?
I think after the first week we're going to know roughly what we're likely spending in a day. We think we know what our daily budget is, but we were wrong about Paris and spent way more than we thought. So
Yeah.
I think at the end of week, because we would only do Universal in week 2 anyway, so I think once we get to that week 1 ending point, we'll be like, are we going to Universal or are we not?
Who knows?
Who knows?
Well, that leads quite nicely into this one. Alzie Buckley says, "How are you budgeting for each food?" Sorry, let me start that again. How are you budgeting for food each day? As in, how much are you budgeting?
Right, so please don't come for us and saying that we've done this completely wrong and frighten us. We do have an emergency fund, so we're not going to be like stuck over there with no money. We're thinking $100 a day on days that we're not eating table service, and we are planning on always, unless we're having a table service breakfast, we're going to eat breakfast like in the room or on the go or on the way. So, and then on days where we've got a table service, we are budgeting $200.
Yeah, about 200. We have snacks that we're taking with us. Like you said, we always do like a kind of a Walmart.
We'll drink bottled water
Yeah.
or refillable resort mug drinks when really not going to be buying like Cokes and things walking around.
So yeah,
we could be wrong, but that's what we're thinking.
yeah, that's what we're budgeting, and then we'll see how that pans out.
Yeah.
Herd_Joe says, "Which part do you visit first?" We always do Epcot first. Have a great trip.
Magic Kingdom.
Yeah.
I'm sorry.
I think we just have to see the castle.
Yeah, we have to
Absolutely.
see the castle. It's my home park, obviously, it's where I worked, and I just love it so much. And we just need to be back in Magic Kingdom. Last time we ended up doing Animal Kingdom on day 1 in the evening, and that was so magical.
Yeah.
So I don't think we'll ever really know what our afternoon plans always are, but
Yeah.
Magic Kingdom. And actually, we booked T-Rex for a lunch on day 1.
On day 1?
Yeah.
I didn't realise it. I don't think I
How
realised it was
random.
day 1. But
So we'll be going to Disney Springs.
on day 1.
Yeah.
Derek and Cole says, "What sit-down dining reservations did you get?"
So we got Topolino's breakfast, which was our like number 1 wish list,
Bucket list
one, and thank goodness we got it. We did struggle to get it on like the days that we wanted it, so we just kept looking for like any availability, and we got it. I think it's about halfway through the trip. We've got T-Rex for Barney because he loves dinosaurs. We've got...
And we've had it recommended a couple of times as well.
We've got Tusk House breakfast, which we've never done. We've got an Ohana dinner, which we really wanted to have. And we did have Storybook dining, but we have since cancelled it. For the reason that I had some people message me and just tell me to please look at the menu because they found that they were not a fan of anything on the menu. We did the same, and there was nothing that really jumped out to us, and it was so expensive. I didn't realise what an expensive meal it was. And obviously now we don't have the dining. When we had the dining plan, we would always just take a risk on something. It really didn't.
Especially because actually the experience might be worth it.
Yeah.
But like when you are going to go for a meal and then potentially not enjoy any of the food.
And we were worried about the budget, so that will save close to $200, like not eating there, which is just such a lot of money.
Yeah.
And I'm more excited about the breakfast because Barney's always in a really good mood in the mornings. I think breakfasts for us are probably going to be just a better meal in general than afternoons and evenings when he can just be a bit grouchy, and we could spend $200 on a meal that's just a bit of a disaster.
Yeah.
So
I also think actually having done the sit-down dining plan in the last trip, that you do better with morning because you're usually hungry in the morning.
I'm never hungry.
No, in the afternoons and stuff, I don't know if it's the heat, I don't know if it's just that your appetite's not very big, but actually breakfast for us is a good one to do sit down for you as well.
Yeah, and it's everything that we've got. Ohana, Tusker House, Topolino's and T-Rex.
Yeah. And
then you never know, we might end up booking things last minute that come up if we want to do them. But I think that's enough for us for this trip.
Yeah. Lucy.Buffery says, do you plan on keeping Barney awake for the fireworks? I need advice on this.
Yeah, I mean, we'll just always have the pram with us, so thankfully Barney will sleep anywhere, anytime, any amount of noise. If he's in his pram with his dummy and a blanket, he is just like happy as can be. So
well, he slept in the Paris fireworks. I know they're a bit later, but obviously it's a similar environment and stuff.
Yeah, and I think a few people have asked me on Instagram, like, what are we doing about Barney's naps and jet lag, and I really think just play it by ear. I think as long as we have his comfort things like his pram and all these things that he likes, and we've got snacks, and I think we're just going to go with the flow and just see how he copes.
We also generally, sorry, I didn't mean to cut you off, but we also generally would go back to the hotel in the day anyway. Like, so
probably.
If we needed it, like, just the way that we are, we would go somewhere and have like a bit of a chill, rest, whether it's like a hotel, our hotel, or
a deluxe,
a deluxe or somewhere. Do you know what I mean? We would go and sort of chill out for a bit. So it kind of fits in with that anyway.
But then it could be a good time to ride rides as well.
It could
I think we'll see how we feel.
It could. It could. But yeah.
I'm excited for those nap times because it will just get to feel like our honeymoon again.
Yeah.
And Barney normally has a really good 2-hour afternoon sleep, so I think it'll be just such a fun time to like do some shopping or have a swim or go on some rides and just really spend time together.
Yeah, definitely.
So yeah, I'm excited for that.
And the heat might make him even more tired.
Yeah, bye.
Bye.
3 hours. But the thing is, I'll be really honest, like with Paris, it is really hard work with a toddler. Like, and this time we've got some reins. Actually, they're here. Let me grab them.
I'll have a drink of my tea.
So, I'll just keep the camera. Sorry.
That's all right.
I do think the thing that we were missing in Paris was reins. We'd never used them for him before, but he just runs like into the crowd. He doesn't have any fear, and he can't be in his buggy all the time. And also, one of us just can't be running like a headless chicken after him. It felt like it was one extreme or the other in Paris, and we wanted to find that middle ground of like having him out of the pram more without him being like, bye, see ya, have a nice life.
See you later.
So just hold my tea. These are the ones that we got. So it's a little Simba rucksack, so it goes on his back like that, and then they go over his shoulders. It's just a bit wet because I've had it in the wash. And then it fastens on his chest there, and then it's got a little like handle. So yeah, hopefully, I think we need to go somewhere this week and trial it. We need to go to Asda, so we'll just go for a wander around Asda and see how he does. But I mean, it's just so cute. Look at his little ears.
I'm really excited though that this time, because we know Florida better than we knew Paris and stuff.
Yeah, we didn't know anything about Paris, and it felt it, didn't it? Like we weren't confident in the parks because it was a new park for us.
Whereas this time, it is going to be challenging at times, I'm sure.
Yeah.
But at the same time, it does feel somewhat like home.
Yeah,
You know?
and also Paris was very much, we were at the park or we were at the hotel, and our hotel was just a base to sleep. It really wasn't a place to go and like
Chill out and
So this time it can be, let's go and have a swim, let's go and just like have a play at the hotel and have, you know, some like downtime there, which I think Barney will love, just like the splash pad and being in the pool.
Yeah.
So I think there'll be a better balance on this trip of like it not just being one extreme or the other, of just like sleeping in the room or being out all day.
Yeah.
So, and we've got 2 weeks, like there's much more time just to like take it slow.
2 whole weeks.
2 whole weeks. So I hope we've answered everyone's questions. Thank you so much for asking them. We are so excited. I am nervous. I think it's just like a really normal thing to feel when you're going abroad with your baby for the first time. Like it's such a far away place, but then I just think we're in America, we're in Orlando, everyone like speaks English, everyone's so friendly, everyone like is willing to help. So I just think even if something goes wrong, we couldn't be in a more friendly, helpful, better place than Disney. So
and again,
that's reassuring.
We do know it. We know this. We know this sort of like the way that it works.
Yeah, and the cast members are so helpful, and they've got the baby centres, which you know we need to
make use of
if we need them. And all the parks have like a play area, so that's a great place just to let him like run free, burn off some energy.
Around. Yeah, exactly.
So yeah, hopefully these do help a bit more. And to be honest, Barney, if he is busy and he's got snacks and he's got us, he generally is the happiest.
A pretty happy dude, yeah.
Yeah, so
I'm excited for him to try some more rides that are not dark rides as well.
Yeah.
I can't wait for Small World and stuff like that. You know, things that are sort of bright. And
Fantasmic.
Yeah, oh my goodness. Moana.
I know.
And like he loves Moana.
Yeah, he loves Moana, he loves Baymax, he loves Buzz, he loves Woody. So we need to meet all of them.
Yeah.
He doesn't really care about Mickey. He doesn't really know who Mickey is. We did try him with Mickey Mouse Clubhouse and he's like, no.
Yeah.
Can I have Toy Story on, please?
I know. He knows his favourites.
He does. And I'm going to be doing lots of reels on my Instagram, so come and follow me there and follow Dave as well.
And then also do funny reels.
Dave's going to do reels. And then there will be a packing video as well, probably next week. So look out for that. I'll do like an in-depth video of everything that we're packing. Is that everything?
I think so. I think we have tried to update you on all of the information that we have. Chip is in Scotland.
Oh yeah, bye Chip.
Bye Chip. He's living his best life.
Yes.
And we miss him terribly already, but we're happy that he's happy.
Yeah.
And that's it, I think, isn't it?
That's it. The Disney countdown is officially on. When the packing video goes up, we will be there. So be sure to follow us on the Instagram to keep up with us. And yeah, Disney vlogs coming soon. Right.
Cheers.
Cheers.
Cheers. Cheers.
Cheers.
We love you guys.
Bye.
Bye. Oh, that wasn't supposed to be it.
Bye.
Bye.